Evening, hello. Hope you're having a good morning, evening, or afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. I just going to leave a quick reminder that if you enjoy watching these vlogs and would like to watch games live, you can catch me over on Kick, streaming every Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I should have a link in the description to the stream, but if not, just go to the cheeky URL you see on screen now. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, as it helps me out a lot. And hit that cheeky little notification bell if you want the heads up for when these videos go live. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys get over to the mod. You guys have a great rest of the day, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye. YouTube, how you doing? I'll be doing well. I'm good. Morning, evening, afternoon, depending on watching this, or a happy Easter if by chance you're watching this on an Easter. As I'm recording, it is Easter. But YouTube, I'm a little with you. We probably spent like a good half an hour, maybe 40 minutes at this point, screwing around with the emulator because I fucked something up major and the game was running at like a resolution that was way too high and it would make the game run like a boopy. So I've just been spending a bunch of time trying to get it to work. And then I got pulled aside for something. Whatchamacallit? Shout out to chat. Shout out to chat lads. Chat. Fucking Robo, active in the chat, and then all the lurkers. Thank you all for hanging out and just dealing with me while I am fumbling with all these tech issues. But YouTube, we got it sorted now. Well, I'm good to go. The game might look a little scuffy. Also wicked, hanging out in the chat lad, and Steve, of course, with the GE Halo. But boys, I have pleased the technical problem somehow. I'm not gonna question it how. The game doesn't exactly look exactly how I want it, but for the time being, it gets the ball rolling, and I can fiddle with it off stream. So, without further ado, YouTube, let's go ahead and get started. Yes. Heyo, Steve check. Yo, bro, Steve with the Seek for checking on Steve, and Steve, thank you for hanging around as well. Yo, Steve, chat lad. We love Steve in this chat. Name. Bro. Ooh. Yes. And the sets go. Also, YouTube, this might get copyrighted the hell and back. I apologize. But, this game soundtrack is legendary, so I'm not turning it off. Ew. Sorry, that name has already been taken. What do you mean? But I am the brofu. I'm the one and only brofu. I am the best brofu. Alright, good. The game audio is on. If the game audio was off, I was legitimately gonna cry. Fuck. This night's fun. But right there, that 50. Hopefully the audio is not too loud. If it's too quiet or too loud, I can boost it. It should be okay though. Hopefully it's okay. Oh, those glorious 2005 visuals. Well, by a little? Here, I put it at 60. How's that? Is that still too quiet, or does it need to be louder? Or is that too loud, rather, I mean? That works? Okay, cool. Cool. I can boost it more if needed. Right now it's at 60%. I could put it at 65 though. Or well, I'm willing to push it more, but I can put it to 65 when we try it there. I don't want to put it at 70 until everybody's ear comes out. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Oh god, I gotta remember how to control this, because old school racing game controls are weird. You don't use right trigger, So you would guess it is X or A on the modern Xbox controller, which is the one I'm playing this on.
Hey, there's something wrong with your ride. You left a huge oil slick at the start line. You have to end
God damn it, Jiffy Lube. I knew I should have just gone to the dealership. I thought you were a PlayStation player. Why are you using Xbox controllers are more comfortable than PlayStation. I'm a level with you. I don't get the hot take. If it's a hot take, crucify me now, but I find Xbox controllers way more comfortable than PlayStation controllers. Cross, the OG. Hot take, Cross. Better cop than Tenpenny. Better villain than Tenpenny.
This is a nice car. Gauges, shifter, wheel.
If we're talking about like greatest PS2 antagonist, Cross is definitely has to be up there. He has to be like top 5.
Good idea.
Man is iconic. And he actually shows up in one of the later games as well.
Tear it apart and see if it's street legal. You know, I'd lay odds that it ain't. Get a record out here.
Looks like your racing days are over.
Let me let you in on a little secret. Street racing in Rockport is finished. I've got a beautiful little surprise that's gonna tear you guys apart from the inside out. Now get out of the car.
Attention Patrol Division. Units are in a high-speed pursuit of multiple vehicles, aggressively evading custody. Units in the area directed to clear and head up to provide cover.
But man, imagine being these actors on game. Dude, all the Need for Speed games used to go hard. I miss these live action cutscenes.
You won't be so lucky.
Thanks, Bick. God, they do such a good job at making you hate Cross, like, early on. Is that a Supra? By the way, that was not the cop car. They're driving it over here. So it's got the lights and everything. That's it. Instead of a, what's it called? A Ford Crown Vic, which is probably what you're thinking of, is a cheeky Corvette. But in universe, it is their high pursuit, vehicles. These Corvettes for high pursuit stuff. Also, God, you want to talk nostalgia? Dude, the BMW M3 GTR from this game has such a death grip on the Need for Speed community. Like, I don't think there's a single car in the series that the community loves more than this BMW. Like, this is the Goku of racing game cover cars. This is the Charizard of racing game cover cars. Let me put it that way. And EA uses it for nostalgia bait every single time, but it's also kind of awesome. Because the moment you hear this transmission, that is not the engine making this whine, that is the transmission making this whine, because this thing canonically has straight cut gears. It is full on a race car. It takes you right back to 2005.
What did I tell you? Razor, he shadowed me. I couldn't shake up.
Also, again, I apologize for this thing, for the image being like a little bit fuzzy, but for right now, just to get us rolling, we're gonna have to run with this.
Bolt on or
I
not?
will try to get the resolution higher. What's it called? Off stream. I don't know why it looks as funky as it does.
Faster than anything here.
You obviously don't know your car, sweetheart.
I know your ride doesn't have a chance.
My 60-footer, quarter mile, whatever you want to throw on the table, smokes anything here, including this pump gas kit car.
Well, then where's your punk money then?
$5 grand. $5 grand. Says my boy'll smoke this clown.
What's your boy have to do with this?
I ain't racing this nobody. And I ain't taking orders from some chick who just rolled onto the scene.
Yeah. This here is the number 15 guy on the blacklist. You got a lot of rep to earn before you get to run with him.
Thanks for the update.
Oh, the dialogue in this is so cheesy, but you love it.
I got him.
Oh, don't you try that Mitsubishi? I think I remember whatever he drives in this cutscene.
10 grand.
Oh yeah, you want to amp this up? Let's do it right. Yeah. Give me the police. We got a couple of guys about to street race down here at the shipyards. You better send the cops right away. Maybe an ambulance too. When he's through with you, I never want to see your face again.
Oh, that Mercedes McLaren. Ah! God, that's my favorite part about this. Just, God, Sweden Butch. Dude, the SMR is such a weird car, but I love it. I think there's a challenge by calling the cops like, because then we have to worry about racing and running away from the cops. But how did we film this back on green screen back in the day? Dude, these games used to be like really high budget. Not that they are nowadays, but God, I don't think you would see EA do something like this ever again. Also, rip EA Black Box. The Black Box and Need for Speed games are legendary for good reason. If I remember correctly, that is Most Wanted, Carbon, Pro Street, Need for Speed World, technically. And Undercover, I believe, was the last one. I don't think they did Hot Pursuit. Oh no, they did The Run as well. Need for Speed The Run. Which was weird. Still with the playthrough, if you've never played Need for Speed The Run, go play it. But it is a weird Need for Speed game. And it's not one with a ton of replayability, since it's very linear. But how I love playing through these old Need for Speeds and looking at all like the old now, but at the time like new cars. Maybe it's just nostalgia, but I have a real fondness for like 2000s era like car design. Speaking of which, the old Pontiac GTO.
Let's see how good you do in the daylight. daylight.
Well, technically a Holden. Which one? Wait, what do you mean, Rilla? Weaker? Weaker? Did you mean weaker? I'm not really sure what you meant by which one weaker. It's just... But if you're guessing which one came first, Need for Speed or Fast and Furious? Wiki? Wacky? I'm not sure what you mean, lad. I'm not sure what you mean. But this game is a direct response to Fast and the Furious. Like this is very, very heavily influenced by the first Fast and the Furious, which had come out 2001, so this would have been 4 years after that movie. Fuck's sake, say it with an A. Wacky. Shit. Weaker? Well, I don't know what you mean, Len. The spelling was messed up. Oh, wackier. That's what you meant to say. Which one is wackier? Sorry, Lash. W-A-C-K-I-E-R. That's what you meant to write. Wackier. Sorry, try to head. Which one is wackier? I would say Fast and the Furious. Like, for the most part, also we just butchered this race, so I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to figure out what you were saying. So it's gonna have to give us a restart. Whoops. Oh wait, it's still on pass. That doesn't even make us restart. Oh wait, shit. Did we just fail and we did it failed us and we moved back to the menu. I mean your brain is innovating. It's lad you wrote W-A-A. Wait, what the fuck is it? You wrote W-A-A. No, W-A-K-K-Y.
Let's see how good you do in the daylight.
I had no idea what that word was, lad. I didn't know what you were trying to say. Normally I can figure out flubs. Like, that one just, like, cooked me for, like, a hot minute. Which one is wackier, though? I would say Fast and the Furious. Cause, like, what's it called? The Need for Speed games, to an extent, are grounded. Like, if you're talking Need for Speed Underground, that's when, like, the customization gets wild. But, like, Pro Street is, like, get, like, regulation, like, proper FIA, for the most part. The street racing. Carbon and Most Wanted are obviously Fast and the Furious, like early Fast and the Furious street racing, where the wackiest thing at that point they had done was jump a skyline over a bridge and jump a Camaro into a boat. But Fast and Furious had already jumped the shark. By Fast 5. Fast 4 is relatively grounded. Even though it has like a weird, like, street racing cartel drug lord vibe. Which ties into Fast 5, but Fast 5 is the one where they steal a safe. And they use it as like a wrecking ball. Fast 5 and Fast 4 are very, very good though. Like, those I would argue are like the last two good movies before Fast 6 really takes everything over the top with Jason Statham. And no, Jason Statham's 7. Oh, I forget who plays his brother in 6, I forget who it is. But 6 is like the one where everything goes off the rails. Though 6 is one that I'm very nostalgic for, because I remember watching the commercials when I was in middle school back in the day. And that opening for 6 is so good. It's such a love letter to the series.
Good run. I like your style.
That's probably in a way I could it's all good, lad.
It's alright?
I was lost on what you meant.
What's up, poser? I'm glad you're putting it down out there. I really am, because I can't wait to get a crack at that ride. What? Didn't anybody tell you? You gotta put your ride on the
God,
line
that
to run
Mustang is
for
atrocious.
and that is why people
I say that as somebody who owns an S197 and loves the S197 platform. I still think these cars are underrated, dude. Everybody bashes on them for the live axle, but the live axle is what makes them fun. If they don't handle all that great stock. But it'll teach you. And they're stupid easy to work on. Interiors are a little cheap, I'll say that. They're a little cheap because at least the early 2000s Ford, not great Ford. But they're best Ford because S197.
He's dangerous. Be careful. He'll swap paint if he has to.
Though these Mustangs do get overshadowed by the old 2L46 and the later Coyote. The 4.6, the 3L46 isn't too bad though.
Hey, stay
You can still do some fun stuff with it.
on a lot of power, so wait for him to shift first.
6, 7, that's not what I meant. That is, that ended up happening. I remember watching, I think it was 5, when they pull almost safe copyright. Yeah. My uncle and dad were saying how it was impossible. I will say as somebody who owned that generation Charger, the transmission of the Chargers would not exactly be happy for it with it in stock form. However, they did do that stunt practically. Granted, nothing in the safe. But they did legitimately pull a safe with 2 Dodge Chargers. Now, the caveat is that off screen behind the safe, they were pushing it with like a Peterbilt semi truck to get it started. But in universe, the Chargers that they drive are supposed to be modified, so they actually would have the power.
Hang on. A speeder just blew by me. Code 6 party just split up. Let's get some more units out here.
10-4.
Yes, VCB. Stand by.
So I really starting this over and over again. No. So it's the time. So they're kind of like building up your character. And they're jumping around in the timeline. So we start at the race and then we jump backwards in time to establish like your background and to give the player some experience about driving with the cops in the race and just racing in general. But this is the last time we will return to this race in specific.
Remaining units, be advised, vehicle went BCB. Clock should be set up in the surrounding area.
Hey, there's something wrong with your ride. You left a huge oil slick at the start line. You have to end the race fast.
God damn it, Jiffy Lube. Rip.
Thank you for the ride. I knew you weren't blacklist material. Hey, where's your punk punk money now.
What happened?
What happened is he's all show and no go.
She's mine now. And I'm gonna ride her like you never could.
Yo,
Hard and flat.
crazy.
Hey, Mia. Sweetheart. The winner's circle's over here.
Wow, I got the old Grand Cherokees.
Stops that way, champ.
The UC thought you were the one, but you're mine now.
Hey, where's your fancy ride?
Who cares?
Yeah, it's so cheesy.
And they're gonna love you in the big house, baby.
Also there, I found the two hats I was looking for. This is for my YouTube studio and I can use an invite to deal. Let's go. Hell yeah, lad.
Get in. I heard they didn't have enough on you.
Alright, I forgot they filmed the actual RX-8 interior for this.
Razor set you up. He messed
Dude, RX-8s are cool.
Gets worse.
I'm not a rotary guy,
He's number
but
one on the
those cars are cool.
and he used your ride to get there. To get back in, you have to become notorious, win races, and build up your bounty. I've hooked you up with a place to lay low in, but first, you gotta get yourself a new ride. Hey Ed, it's Mia. I got a friend coming by. Do me a favor, hook him up? Thanks. I owe you one.
The fact that no female officers wear that clothes, what that? It's all make-believe, it's all silly, and over the top. Alright. So we have a couple options here. They give you a little bit of kind of a weird selection. For early on. So we have an IS-300, which 2JZ. Nice. The quote-unquote Florida, Supra. The Fiat Punto, which I think is the worst car in the game. I think style-wise is the worst car. And also weird, I don't think we ever got this in the States. I think this is exclusively a European thing. The Cobalt SS, which is what I am gonna be rocking this playthrough. And God, I really want a Cobalt SS in real life. I think this is one of the early ones. Like, at this time, I think this would have been one of the early ones, so this has the turbo... No, this should have the supercharged variation, excuse me. There's two versions of this car. There is one with a supercharger in it, and one with a turbocharger on it. Because at that time, Chevys deal with Eaton superchargers, I think, is what these things had. From the factory had expired, so they had just started putting turbos on them. And dude, I find the eco-type motors like super interesting. But I want one of these desperately. Unfortunately, they're all like super beat up nowadays, just from like people racing them and blowing them up and not taking care of them. Because I want to treat them like Hondas, even though you really can't. You do have to do maintenance on these things. But these things are red. And they have a Golf GTI, which not a bad car. I think this is supposed to be like the middle of the pack, but it is not bad. You can get all these cars later on, but right now we're gonna go ahead and start with the Cobalt, because I think the Cobalt's cool. It looks like a slowpoke. Yeah, yes, that's why if you look at the stats, which are right above my head, the Fiat Punto is like the worst one. IS-300 is not a bad car, the one that we'll probably end up using later on. But Cobalt is my goat.
It's me. Check out your map. Head up to the location I told you about. I'll meet you there.
Let's go.
Later.
What's the best brand to drive a Honda car IRL? If you ask me, Ford. I really like Fords. In general, no, like Honda. If you want something that you can beat the tar out of, and really not have to worry about it too much, buy a Honda. I will say, watch out for the 1.5 cylinders because they do like to blow head gaskets. If you can, get one with the 2-liter 4-cylinder in it. 2-liter 4-cylinder manual transmission cannot fail. Literally, you would have to try to ruin that car. Like, that will get you, like, probably all the way from Alaska to Mexico and back on, like, 1 tank of gas. They are very, very good. Honda's a very safe choice. Toyotas, I'm not a Toyota guy. I don't like their interiors. I think they're too cheap. They don't feel nice. I've never been in a Toyota and like the interior. But Toyota also has like a reputation for like being extremely unreliable. Avoid anything German unless you have German money. German cars are very, very nice, but like, oh, you're gonna pay German prices for them, man. You're gonna pay German prices for them. I don't like anything German, dude. I'm a level with you. I mean, I like them, but like, I would never own anything German. Aside from my Charger, because the Charger is a Mercedes chassis. Like, in general, I really, really like Ford. I'm like a Ford and Dodge. I like my go-to. But I will never say anything anything bad about a Honda.
So you found it all right. What do you think? You can store your ride here. Consider it your safe house. You can use it to lie low when your heat gets too high. If you want to take out Razor and get your ride back, you got a lot of work to do. You have to work your way up the blacklist and take out everyone on the way. As far as they're concerned, you're just working to get back into the blacklist. Pick the right event, get enough bounty, and you can challenge a ranked racer. Once they're all out of the way, Razor's all yours. Cool? I'll let you get back to business. I'll call you when the time's right. Later.
Sony. This here's Sonny. He dumped a whole lot of cash into his car. That ride is work, so the home be full. It's a rocket. And he does anything he can to get a hold of parts before they hit the streets. You know, even though this is like literally the first like boss you race against in this game, this car is still pretty iconic. Probably one of the few iconic VW products I can think of, aside from like the Beetle and Jesse's Jetta in the first Fast and Furious. But I mean, here in Canada we had a Prime Minister named Ford, but he's pretty old school, so no one was into him. Yeah, different Ford though. Let's get into our first race. Yeah, the way this game works is pretty simple. You run around the map doing different objectives. You have to win a certain amount of races, and you also have to beat the cops. So you build bounty. Once you become notorious enough, the big guy will call you out, and you have to go race against him. Yeah, was that a super? Early on, you're doing be pretty slow because your car is literally like bomb stock. That has a zero tuning. So we have no NOS, no upgraded engine, no better suspension, no sticky tires, nothing. We will get into that later on, though. Eddie, do you want to pay attention to the map? Which you can see, actually no, I think, yeah, there's, Wee Grove who's covering it. But you do want to pay attention to the map. There are a bunch of shortcuts that the NPCs will take. And you want to take them as much as you can for the most part. There's some that you want to avoid, but generally, take them, and you will win most races pretty easy. The game is pretty good with its rubber banding though. The rubber banding isn't too egregious. It'll keep the AI keeping up with you. But it won't make it impossible to pass them, except for the bosses. The bosses like are pretty like cheesy. That's just... Oh, don't worry, I like how the map looks right now. What do you mean, lad? Were you just looking at Wiggly, bro, flu? You know when the wiggles. But I found the Cobalt like a super well, specifically the Cobalt SS. A really rad little car. I want one so bad. I honestly just want an eco-tech car. There's a top of the Blind Blues and take praise for down. Blind Blues is reached from a safe house, and your in-game engage system keeps track of how every progress and what's needed to challenge the rival. Ow. Races, 2 ways. Enter by driving to the flight icons on the map and use the engage mechanic, or bring up the blacklist, enter the races page and select a race. Either way, you're good to go. Milestones. Each blacklist rival will make you prove you can handle the heat for the racing. You can also by bringing up the blacklist and entering the milestone page. Bounty. Bounty level indicates how wanted you are by the police and affects your riding with blacklist members. Increases by completing milestones for each second you are in a pursuit. Party levels increase more quickly, and if you happen to immobilize any police vehicles during a pursuit, your bounty only increases if you get away from the police. You can start your pursuit by accelerating by accessing the bounty page on the blacklist. So, like I was mentioning earlier, you have to bait the cops to build up bounty. And you have to escape from them. You cannot just like hit a bunch of cops and then get captured. You have to escape, or else all the bounty you built up is immediately lost. I just realized this is what EA games were like back before they were money. Yes. Yeah, this is back when EA was actually like a respectable publisher. Right. That's what it was. Oop. Dude, EA had so many good titles under the belt, and they threw it all away. EA and Ubisoft are genuinely like some of the weirdest companies in the gaming industry. Because they have so many legendary titles underneath them. Assassin's Creed, what's called Splinter Cell, Need for Speed, the Madden and NBA series, regardless of how you feel about them. About sports games in general. The sports game fans do have their favorites. But like FIFA and Madden, like I've heard like good things about Madden from back in the day. Or like NBA Street, I think is what it was. Oh my god, the WWE games is... Oh, actually no, the WWE... I think it might be, because it's under the 2K thing. Dead Space, obviously, Battlefield, like, EA has so much stuff under the belt, and they threw it all away. Same thing for Ubisoft. Ubisoft knows how to fumble devs. And it is a shame. like once Ubisoft does leave Ubisoft, they usually put out like a banger game, and it's like, huh, this previous dev from Ubisoft was really good at making games. I wonder why they didn't make good games at Ubisoft. Huh? It's almost like there's a common issue here. Worried about the same sports games, copying these each year exactly. Which is wild to me how many times people buy 2K, FIFA, and Madden. I see this as somebody who is not a sports game guy. Like, I remember in, like, elementary school, what's called, in the after-school program, one of the leaders, I guess you could call them, like, the guys that, like, watch over the kids, right? And, like, those, like, activities with them, he brought, his Xbox, because we were really good, and he brought, like, Madden, I think, like, a Rugrats game, I can't remember what it was, but, like, you know, like, kid-friendly games. And, like, all the kids were, like, super excited, like, all the guys were, like, super excited, like, oh, dude, let's play Madden. You know, I wanna be, like, the Seahawks, or, like, the Raiders, or whatever, you know, different sports teams. And, like, I don't know, I remember watching the gameplay, I was like, this is boring. I do not care about, like, a single thing that's happening on screen right now. I mean, I didn't say that, but just, like, in my head, I thought it, like, I'm just not a sports game guy. Like, I liked playing, like, soccer as a kid, but, like, when it came to playing FIFA, I just found, like, the camera angle, like, really hard to tell what was going on screen. I couldn't, like, figure out how to, like, pass other, like, my teammates and stuff. So it just, like, I, like, did not, like, register in my head. I'm like, how does this one? Well, like, sports game guys like sports. Go figure. Yo, Hydrate. Self thing for the Hydrate land. Also, Zoo folk, people come in. How you doing, Bobo? Hope you're doing well. We're able to do a Sunday night. And happy Easter. Also, thank you for the headpats and stretch. I will do that cheeky stretch after. What do you mean, Bunk? I didn't do nothing. I will do the stretch after this race. Sure, we're gonna figure out what's happening to me. You know, I always had a hard time following, like, sports games. Heyo, thank you for the Steve chat, bro. Steve, good to hear you doing well. Most Wanted, my beloved, and Need for Speed, my very gas, dude, the OG. A lot of people love this game, I totally understand why. I played it for the first time, like, I think 2 years ago, on my Odin 2. Then, alright, Owie. I played it for the first time on my Odin 2, like, about 2 years ago, but I never finished it. So we're doing it now. I do apologize for the fuzzy screen. I was having issues with my, quote-unquote PS2. Quote-unquote. So I'm gonna have to fiddle with that later. If anybody asks the adapter is what's scuffy right now. It's the quote-unquote adapter of my quote-unquote PS2. But we gotta work in for right now, so we're running with it as is. I show up making some more PC builders, so be like in the old Robo David Land. They have some fun in PC builder. I keep meaning to zip such out your bodies at me. I haven't looked at it yet. But I will make sure to give it a look-see, but I'm curious what kind of PCs you're building. As well as what cases, I'm curious what cases you're putting stuff in. Hello, officer. Oh shit. Oh, that's our race done. Oh. Not my fault. He stopped in front of me. Wow, well, remember running back. I want to see if I can actually do this proper. I might need to upgrade the car though. The how he stopped in front of me did not help though. God, it's so hard to, because I'm not used to playing racing games from this era. It is so hard to resist to press right trigger. Because I'm so used to holding right trigger for like so many sim games. But not pressing it for this is like, it's messing with my brain. Anything I'd be used to it, because Ridge Racer is like this.
Minimal time delay. Suspect last seen heading northbound past the Heritage Heights. I need units to clear and start up.
More details.
All units be advised, no clear description of vehicle at this time. Stand
Oof.
by.
Log me onto that call. I'll head up that way for you.
This shit. And I mean, only if it's be like this, always makes me long for the days of, like the old, Fast and Furious movies. Like, I totally get why the movies became what they were, because audiences were, like, more responsive to, like, the action rather than the street racing stuff. But god, the Need for Speed, or the Need for Speed movie, the old Fast and Furious movies are such a time capsule of 2000s car culture. Hell, even the later ones do still show off where the culture is, with like customization stuff, but it's not as much of a focus as it used to be. Like, it peaks at like Tokyo Drift. I feel like Tokyo Drift is like a good like middle ground of like where car culture was and where it is somewhat going. Cause like there's so many guys on YouTube nowadays, like what's it called? Drifting, what's it called? And like Formula D and stuff. Or trying to do like competitive drifting. More than like the old school like drag racing stuff. I mean, you still do have that, right? Like people still do like run on the highways, especially in Texas. Shout out to Texas and Florida, y'all are crazy. Like, now the series really does pee with Tokyo Drift, especially since it plays like a cowboy movie. By the time they were racing on ice. Yeah, Fate of the Furious is the one that we don't talk about. We don't talk about Fate of the Furious, we don't talk about, Fast 9, where, they're all basically like superheroes. We don't talk about a lot of stuff when it comes to Fast and Furious. Anything past like 7, we don't touch. But I think the 7 has the eulogy, or Paul Walker, where his brother takes over. Oh shit! I just skipped the tutorial for pursuit. My bad.
Dispatch, Charlie 14. Closing on a vehicle that just sped by me.
All right.
Stand by while I attempt to stop.
But for this, as you can see, like right behind my head, there's like different objectives. So we gonna let the pursuit happen for a certain amount of time. We gotta go for like 4 minutes.
Roger that, Charlie 14. I'm clearing units right now.
Oh no, I think that the will last for 2 minutes and we have to escape in 4. Is what the thing is. Yeah, I will say as somebody who grew up with Fast and Furious movies and like legitimately has nostalgia and love for the series. God, Fast 5 did a number on them. Like The Rock and Vin Diesel have such big egos that ruin the movies. And I'm not saying that to take like days at him, but like legitimately, The Rock has a statement in his contract that says if he's in a movie, he cannot lose. Regardless of whether he is the good guy or the bad guy, he is not allowed to lose if he appears in your movie. And then Vin Diesel, I think, has something similar as well. That's why you almost never see Dom lose a race. Like, I think Vin Diesel is like not allowed to lose in his contract. It's something similar to what The Rock has. Which is such a shame because they set up moments where you see Paul Walker's character, Brian O'Connor. You see Brian like grow as like such a good driver over the series. Like in Fast 1, he comes a long way. And even saves Dom like at the end. And then cut to Too Fast and Furious. Where he is basically what Dom was in LA, but in Miami. Like he is like the top racer in Miami. Oh shit. But then you get to like Fast 4, and Fast 4, I think Brian is probably on level with Dom. By Fast 5, he absolutely is on the same level. They are absolutely on the same level. But again, Dom is not allowed to lose. Dom is never allowed to lose a race. So you don't get to see that win of Brian finally being in. The only time you do, it is immediately taken away from him as they reveal that Dom lifted at the end. So he let Brian win. And it completely, it's funny in the moment, but it does like really suck for his character. It's like, dude, come on, he's grown so much as a driver. And you don't give him a win. Come on, man. Paul Walker unfortunately belongs in a wood chipper because I think he dated like a 15-year-old or something like that. I can't remember how old the girl was, but she was underage. So unfortunately, throw that man in the wood chipper. I still love him as Brian O'Connor though. I acknowledge that Paul Walker is not a great person, in hindsight, but like, goddammit, the dude was like part of my childhood. So I can at least recognize the character of Red still. Person itself, not exactly great. I thought Kevin Spacey, like, Kevin Spacey, great actor, terrible person. And the only reason I bring that is again another car-related movie. Kevin Spacey's still good in fucking Baby Driver, dude. Baby Driver in general is a good movie, but like, Kevin Spacey's character in that is really, really good. Again, terrible human being, great movie though. I actually been seeing who the guy that plays Baby in that movie, and you see what he's up to. That movie has a really good cast. I know Jamie Foxx is in it. Kim Spacey, like I said earlier. I think one of the Walking Dead guys is in there. I think the guy that plays oh, what's the dude's name? The guy with the bat. Nielsen? I think he plays one of the baddies in there. The blonde girl, I remember that movie is like in a bunch of stuff as well. It's not Emma Stone. Oh, I can't remember what her name is. Holy shit, these guys are not letting go. Shit. Oh, oh, nope, 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 nope. We are not getting busted in our first pursuit. No way. But had I not lost one, I knew you'd get the other one off me. Oh. Win. There's no way. Shit, yes he does. Yeah. I saw him like flopping around, so I thought I might have lost him for like a second. That was an aerial. Ooh, that's somewhere else. Ooh. Oh, he's down. We're just gonna chill here for a hot minute.
Attention units on the code 3 chase. Suspect was last seen heading east on Union Road. On Union Road, correction. I have a go to set up a containment. Switch call over to tax 3.
Okay. So, to kind of explain what happened there. What's it called? After you lose cops, you will enter what is called cooldown mode. Where you have to hide and you have to wait till they call off the search. There are areas where the cooldown goes faster, however, you have to lose the cops before you can go into those areas. After that, you get this little breakdown of like how long this chase was, how many cops stick out, how was the direction of property, which is a thing that will be important for future rivals later on. Oh, we still need more bounty. Damn it. Oh, let's see if we can get this speed camera. I don't know if we have to upgrade our car, but we might be able to do the stock. Let me get this thing up to 80 miles an hour. Oh yeah, that's easy. Easy mode. Hey. Listen closely, because I'm only going over this once. Whenever you go up against a ranked racer, things slips go up for grabs. Now, if you win, you get to choose 2 markers. Those markers represent anything from hearts to favors to get you out of trouble with the cops. Included somewhere in those markers is the pink split. He's gonna get lucky and pick the right one. Simple, right? We'll see. So, for this playthrough, I am gonna play this legit. I could technically choose this to be a save states, but we're just gonna play this legit. Oh my god, we're 2,000 short. Alright. Alright, we gotta evade a pursuit in less than 4 minutes. Alright.
1096, as soon as I catch up,
That's a 10-4, go ahead.
Yeah, confirmed he's running. Code 3, I'm in pursuit. I can't get this guy to stop. Send me some cover.
Roger that, Sierra 10. Detailing units now.
I will say it is absolutely worth your time to have multiple cars. Not this early, you generally want to set your car up to be a jack of all trades. But later on in the game, it is good to have a car that can do maybe one event very specifically, very well, and then another event, very well. Because there's gonna be events where, like, hey, maybe your car doesn't have great top speed, or hey, maybe your car has great top speed but isn't great in corners. But if you have multiple, you don't have to worry about that. I had a little over 2 minutes to lose this last guy. Ooh.
5-1, requesting update. Stand by. Got my hands for you.
See you. I think we just stay in the seating. I think we just show you. We got this.
Units in the area be advised. The code 6 suspect was last seen heading westbound past
Let's go. We got it.
field. Quadrant has been authorized.
Hey man, that chump Sonny is looking for a run. He's still pretty fresh on the blacklist, so now's your chance. Don't blow it.
We won't. We got this. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, once you meet the requirements, you can go challenge the rival. But before we do that, I want to jump over to the safe house because I do want to. I'll wait to reach the 2 upgrades here at the port house. Here we go. Oh no, we save, right? Yes. It's save. Alright, I think you have to go to the store to upgrade the car, if I remember correctly. Is it this one down here? This is a dealership, I forget. I think this is the parts store. We'll wait, so I should get keeping you. You have a good night, Romo. Thank you for hanging out, boo boo. Don't catch on to this one. The rest we'll add. Oh, right, they have, right, they have customization and performance separated into different things. Oh. Yeah, we'll put that in our car. Unfortunately, we don't have too much we can do. Can I put NOS? Ah, no, we don't. It's still locked. Is it all we can do? Engine? Oh. Oh. That's still locked. Oh, we could do brakes. Oh, wait, we can do trans. Alright. I'll do transmission. That's suspension. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, we'll do one. Oh, alright, I'll get rid of the transmission and we'll just do engine. Oh. Okay, just see what the body kits are like. Oh god. That Gorilla's atrocious with a shave ad. I think this is based on the Saturn Red Line though, which is the sister car to this thing. Oh my god. It's got a Ford Fusion thing going on in the front. God, I forgot how over the top the customization is in this. It's not as bad as Need for Speed, the Need for Speed Underground games, but they definitely don't hold back either. Alright, let's go ahead and challenge Sonny. See what we got. Yo. What's been doing? If I remember correctly, Sonny isn't really too big of an issue to worry about. He will rubber band pretty hard though. But the bosses will rubber banding in this. So we haven't run into the song yet. There's one very specific song that I'm waiting to play over the in-game radio, and we haven't run into it yet. If you know, you know. But the theme soundtrack is like almost as legendary as its driving. Because this was like the edgy racing game back in the day. Which, man, that's something I miss. Can we bring back, like, 2000 Edge? Like, Linkin Park, System of a Down, Drowning Pools, Limp Bizkit, please. Please let's bring back 2000 Edge, man. Chat, I didn't know. Outlaws, are you down with the sickness? Also, dude, actually, speaking of 2000 Edge, Skill 8, God, Skill 8. I just learned recently that they were a Christian band, but God, dude, Monster. Iconic. I need to listen to that album. I know Violet was in here. Violet, I don't know if he's still hanging out. What's called? But Violet is the DM for that D&D campaign. That was in the other night. Eve of Ruin. And the entire time I was working on figuring out my character, I was listening. Bullshit. I've been listening to the Chocolate Starfish album from Limp Bizkit. Rollin' is like the one standout track in that album, I'll be honest. But rest of it, not bad. Shallow and Biscuit. Horrible name once you know the, once you know, what it means. But Hot Dog Water and Chocolate Starfish. Hilarious album name. And like such a fun like time capsule of early 2000s Edge. Alright, round 2. Oh my god, Bullet for my Valentine. I forgot about them. Oh shit, I just missed the shortcut. Whoops. Oh, they're gonna carry way more speed out of this corner. Yep. Oh, yo, taxi save, let's go. Hang left. I don't want to hang left again. I missed it the first time. Alright, if you don't fast enough over a jump, you get that special little slow-mo cam. Oh shit, I just lost all of that. Uh oh. Oh, nothing, taxis don't save us. Nope. Shit. Oh, he might be gone. He might have just gone out of the way. Oh, please only didn't just go a little way. Oh, hang on. I think the rubber banding might have saved us there. Let's go. I was fully ready to throw that all the way by accident. Alright. Oh, let's see you. Oh, I think we'll take the Need Performance upgrade. Then we'll see what we get for our bonus marker. Alright, I'll take 10 grand. Yeah, like it was mentioned earlier, you can win your rival's car. Though it is random every time on which one of those markers is the rival. Yo, Taz. The Manian Devil. This crazy fool is a major hate scorer. Blacklist gave him the name Taz. He hates cops and they hate him. Watch stuff around this guy. He prowls streets of Rosewood looking for newbies. Oh, I forgot this is the dude with the IS-300. Oh, this gun is actually super good if we can grab it. Now you need somebody to look shopping to help you out with parts and upgrades to your ride. There'll be new cars to buy too if you're interested. Remember that she is smart. This cash ain't always easy to earn. Find out which cars you want and what upgrades you're gonna make. They'll the same, you can buy everything or then drive in a stock car. We'll get you to the top. Well, that's the challenge. 10 to 70 was the racism also that you need to beat to get the shot as a Blacklist position. Taz isn't new to this game, so you're gonna have to prove your way to race him by winning races, beating milestone challenges, and ranking up more bounty with police. So yeah, same thing as before. We gotta race and we gotta beat the cops. But first, let's see what upgrades we have available to us now. We do have money to burn. Oh, we get lost now. Yes. I think it's literally just not. Oh, it's a suspension. Can we do transmission as well? Yes. Alright, oh, let's see what we got from our sense. I'm out of Event 7-fold. Oh, oh, we're there for races. Oh, the toll booth. Oh, we're doing toll booth. Yes. God, I wish that more games used toll booths, man.
Toll booth racing is our way of proving your actual run times. Let's just say not everyone in the blacklist can be trusted. All you have to do is snag a ticket from one end and race to the other. You have a limited amount of time to get from one toll booth to the next, so keep an eye on your timer.
Dude, this is such a big issue for me of like modern racing games. So many of them have highways, not many of them use them. Or like if you do, it'll be for like a section. Like so many racing games have like these big like highway systems and just don't make any use of them. And I kind of love this game for that, because that's when you get to like really feel the sense of speed in this. Which only 2005 Most Wanted fanboys that. The sense of speed in this game is so good. Like even this early on, like, you still feel like you're moving quick. Shit.
Yo, it's Raj. If you need any parts or think you got enough for a new ride, head over to one of the shops. I told them you're a friend, so they should be cool. They're on your map. Check it out.
Sweet. Going wrong is pretty, like, forgotten about when it comes to, cheeky... Oh, there we go. When it comes to Most Wanted. Everybody remembers Razor, everybody remembers Cross. There's a couple, like, the bosses that are pretty memorable. This girl, I think, is the one with the Evo. Is the one that a lot of people look back on fondly. Most things like Evo just, like, still holds up today. Oh, and one of the guys with the Supra, speaking of Evos, one of the guys with the Supra, oh god, I remember it's the blue one with like a flame on the side of it. I think you get like super early on in that car will carry you for like a little while. But for the most part, the channel of the list is pretty forgettable. Oh, didn't think I was gonna make that, to be honest. I was fully expecting to drive in the wall. But I don't remember the AI brake checking so much. I think that's the rubber banding that's like, that will become less, what's it called, frequent as we go on. But the AI will start just like leaving us in the dust at some point.
Hey, when you're being chased by the 5-0, take a look at your map. You'll see a bunch of icons.
Right now they're just like being nice to us.
Used to shake the cops off your back.
We make sure we don't draw off the game like after like the first hour or two.
If the cops aren't damaged, they'll probably stop to render assistance. Trust me, they work.
Oh wait, actually, this is perfect time. That's it. Alright, we're only do like 1 or 2 more events, and then I do want to take a crack in a pursuit that we have the better upgrades. Oh my god, I just remembered. Has anybody in here played Screamer yet? I'm waiting for it to go on sale. It's like a $70 game. But I didn't know you could do this. I've never taken that gap before. Even new shortcut, let's go. No, fuck. Well, there goes all that speed. But no, dude, I remember watching the trailer for it at the Game Awards. And dude, that game looked like a lot of fun. I need more arcade races in my life. There's not enough arcade stuff. There's a lot of Simcade stuff. There's not a lot of arcade stuff. And I keep meaning to check out that game. I've seen new things on Twitter, so like, I feel like we're in good hands. Anything that gives me the old Reader's Rewards, I'll absolutely take. Shit. It is a shame that we don't see many trusts in racing games. Always up on Forza. It's all launch race, like, race, let's go, what was old, Ram 1500 Sports. I have, like, the 5.7 in it. All the things that look good, then, like, in a two-door. Then we were on SRT10 and, shit. Was it the SRT10 and... You just let me win. Cheeky lad, but I'll take it. They'll win the win. The other T10 and the T-Rex, that's what I was trying to think of. But man, I still love me a good street truck. Also, man, that is evil, showing me the evil, then I can't take it. Dude, the evil in the old Audi TTs. God, I miss those things. Again, I said at the beginning of this stream, I'm not a German car guy, right? Like, this is way too expensive for me to own, let alone repair. But man, those Audi TTs have a special place in my heart, especially the 5-cylinder ones. That came out like near the end of that thing's life cycle. I'd love to get my hands on one. God, those little 5-cylinders sound so good. They're like baby V10s. Somebody who's probably not gonna own Lamborghini in a lifetime, I will take a baby V10 any day of the week. It is literally the reason why I want to buy like a 2000s Volkswagen Rabbit. They came with 5 cylinders, dude. That and oh, what is it? It's weirdly enough, I know this car appears in Twilight. It's a Volvo hatchback. They only made it for like, I think 2 or 3 years and they ended up killing it off. But it was the Ford Escort RS over in Europe, but we got it as a Volvo. Ah, my god, I can't remember what it is. That is like another rad, like little 5-cylinder car. Well, if I wasn't general done that all love. But they make really good engines. Like there is like a niche like little sub community of like guys that will hop up old Volvos. And it's always cool when you see them. There's like old school 80s station wagon with a giant turbo at the hood. Hell yeah. I hear beeping. Is there copiers? Hello to copter. Let's see what we have to do. That's bounty. Let's proceed with cost, say, 15,000. Alright, let's see what we can do this. So we only got caused $15,000 worth of damage.
Dispatch, Echo 8. I played another call. About to do a check on a vehicle that just blew by me.
Alright boys, see what you can keep up.
Code 3 pursuit. He's not
Follow the bro fool.
Send me out some backup.
I just lose this immediately. Mod check, officer.
Roger that, 3 Echo 8.
There you are.
I'm clearing units right now.
Come on, officer, call one of your buddies. Come on. Oh, we got one. Oh shit. No, no, don't. No shit. Yeah, damn it.
Cover units, be advised. Vehicle was last reported heading northbound on
Well, you come back here. I need you to come and arrest me.
set up a 10-block radius. Stand by for update.
This cop is actively running away from me. The cop just lost me. I'm supposed to lose him. Officer? Officer. There you are.
Suspect at large on view. Go through pursuit. Come on, people, help me out here. I need more units on this call. Give me more cover now.
Oh.
Units are a couple miles away.
I need more cover. Repeat, more cover. I lost a unit. Bravo, 2-1.
Plus, we have no officers.
On scene with a chase. Yeah, dispatch, had a 1050 charge this guy's rap sheet.
I just killed a small family. Roadblock. Uh-oh. Alright, now we gotta run. We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
Take it down, take it down. Keep moving, you broke through. Can't get in there, he's hard on the wheel. Dispatch, I just lost every unit with me. I need more cover.
Shit.
Vehicle just blew by.
Alright, now I need you to let me go.
Yeah, this is Charlie 2-4, closing in from the south.
You wanna do me a solid and let me go like your buddy did earlier? That'd be pretty rad. Thank you, officer. Much appreciated.
I'm closing in on the last known direction. I've lost my code 6. He's in the area, so let's stay alert.
Units be advised. Suspect was last seen heading northbound on Hollis Boulevard. Squad should be set up in the surrounding area. Call is still code 6.
GG, BD.
Roger that, dispatch. This is Charlie 2-9. I have 2 units with me. We'll form the box on the south side.
Oh, you know,
Houston, we got an eyewitness ID on the suspect. Check your screen for new info.
come on. Sweet.
Hey, what's up? It's Mia. Looks like Razor's keeping tabs on you. I guess he never figured he'd see you again. I like the idea that he'll be looking over his shoulder from now on. Keep laying it down out there. I'll call you later.
That's what you might need.
Nice run. Alright, here's the deal. Razor's left the borough. He's racing in Rockport. To get to him, you gotta go through the ranks of the blacklist and clean out each area. There's 3 areas known as boroughs. This here's Rosewood. Camden Beach is on the coast, and Rockport is right after it. Unless you have enough rep, you can't get into the next level of racing. To do that, you gotta win. There's no second place here. Just keep plowing through your objectives till you can challenge a blacklist racer. I'll feed you more info as I dig it up. Later.
Yo, thanks, Rog. Building hype. Let's win, Rog.
Your wins have generated some hype and got the attention of Taz. He's the next blacklist racer. Guy's nuts, and a major heat score, so watch yourself. He's waiting for your call.
Oh wait, are we ready for Taz already? I don't think we were done. Alright, you know what John says? And jump to the safe house and save, and then we will fight Taz. Fight. Race. Alright, 2 Daisy boy. Let's see what you got. I'm actually surprised we got all these objectives down in like one run. Oh yeah. Yo, 2JZ, no shit. Oh shit. Ah, I didn't think we were gonna move that vertical launcher. Alright. Ah, yes! Oh my god, this is a song I was hoping that would play. Dude, Decadence is like the anthem for this game. Shit. 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 I think this race is mostly top speed stuff. But our car is pretty geared towards. Shit. We might not get this. Oh my god, I think we barely got that at the last second. Oh yeah. I'll take it. And we just into that out by like a bumper. Oh, dude, rip the Prodigy. I mostly know the song because Tokyo Drift, because it's the credit song for that movie. But rip the dude. Did he pass back in like 2020? I'm trying to keep an eye out for shortcuts, but I think this is mostly, there it is. I think this is mostly high-speed stuff, though. Oh shit. Ooh, yo. Shouldn't look up that. Yeah, I guess that most shortcuts will help you. There are a couple that will throw you off, though. If you're not paying attention. Bullseye! Yo, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. How you guys doing tonight? Hope we do all of you. Make a good Sunday. And happy Easter, everybody. Yo, what are you guys up to? What are you guys up to tonight? We are going on a little bit of a nostalgia trip, but we're doing some cheeky Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005. And we just beat the second boss of the game. Take the unique part upgrade. Oh wait, whoops. Grab the wrong one. That's fine. What's our bonus marker give us? Damn, I was over his car. That one's fine. No Bullseye, thank you for the rainy reads. Are we having a good night, boo boo? Oh, Vic, yes. This is the super dude. Speaking of decadence. You know, the Vic's cars is one of those cars that, like, stands out so much from this era.
You're in. I want to show you something. I hooked you up with access to the police database. You've been building a rap sheet with the cops. The more heat you bring down on yourself, the more hype and bounty come your way. So make sure you keep track of your rap sheet.
Well, what do we got here?
Nothing you're ever gonna get.
You're so
Hey, Razor.
You got lucky. Staying on the blacklist is gonna take a lot more than luck. And you better watch your back out there because, well, you never know what might happen, do you?
What, you gonna work this ride too?
Mia, I don't know what your game is, but I'm gonna find out.
Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005.
And when he burns out, no more free rides. I know you like it.
Stay on top of that rap sheet. I gotta go. I'll hook up with you later.
I'm impressed. Taz underestimated you and paid the price. Make sure you never do the same. I'll hook up with you later.
But no, I want to see... Oh, is there a dealership nearby? Oh, I want to see where... Car lot. I want to see if we have any cars that we can buy. I think we can. Well, one of these check. Oh, let's see. Oh, what do we have? I don't think we have enough. Yeah, no, we don't. We have 18,000. Oh, we can get the LETT. We can get A3 as well. Oh, wow, they even way more than I thought. Huh. You know what? We might end up picking the Audi TT. I said earlier, these things are kind of rad. I've never used one in a playthrough. You know what? We might rock the Audi TT in next stream. Oh shit! I just went back into the shipyard and I was trying to pull up the list. My bad. There we go. Oh, what do we have? Oh, we have more toll booth. Oh, I know, it's a speed trap. Speed trap's the art of it. I'm glad to stick around throughout the series.
Speed Trap Racing is all about showcasing your ride's top end. The map will show you where the photo radar stations are located. You gotta rip through the traps as fast as you can. The highest overall speed through all the traps wins. Don't fall behind, or you lose points once the first racer crosses the line.
Oh my god, the Clio V6. Oh, that thing's rad. Again, another Euro car that I don't think we got in the States. Oh my god, those things are cool though. For context, a Renault Clio V6 is just like this dinky little, really French hatchback. I don't know if it was for homologation or what, but they ended up throwing in like I think a 3.2 liter V6 or something like that. So it's a relatively big V6, but instead of mounting it up front, where you expect it to be, they mounted it in the middle of the car. So it was a mid-engine hatchback, and for today it was pretty quick. I don't think it made 300 horsepower. I think it was like 230-ish. It wasn't much, but it was like pretty radical for what is an economy hatchback. I don't think Renault's done something since then, or drastic since then, because I think they lost money on every single one of those that they sold. But god, I'm so glad it exists. Again, I don't think we have them in the States, but like if I had the opportunity to, I would love to drive one of those. I think the closest that we would have is like the Ford Shogun, but even then there was only 6 of those things that they ever made. So your chances of finding one, let alone buying one, are like pretty rare. So GG's!
Hey, I got some news about those pursuit milestones. Apparently, these things are thrown out there by blacklist racers. The challenge is to anyone who thinks they got what it takes to beat their records. If you want to get your name out there, this is the way to do it. The more pursuit milestones you beat, the more notorious you become on the blacklist.
Well, we'll have to take that next time. Let's go ahead and show her to say us. This boys, unfortunately, we're gonna have to call it here. So, YouTube, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And, once again, hopefully you're excited to go into this game as much as I am. Like I said before, I've played this game before, but I've never beaten it. So I'm excited to beat it on stream. Well, YouTube, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't already, and check out the link in the description. You should find that cheeky link over to the streams where you can join us here on Cake every Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. But YouTube, we're going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye, YouTube.